I just had an insane realization.
Why are they carrying a couch through the gas station?
And I got back and I measured it again and it was 1.25 inches and I was right the whole time and I was like, oh, I messed up. So he was like, well, you know that 1.5 is not this 1.5. What?
I like that. I like how the flat part looks right there.
I just blended this one again. This one looks better, right? I think that that's so romantic and really pretty. And that is really the look that I wanted. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm already getting started for the day. It's rainy today. And the time change is, it's a little harder, so it's a little bit later, 10:30 maybe. But I finished up my vlog for today and I got some computer work done this morning. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm hitting the ground running on the next phase of it. So I'm getting all of my equipment set up so that I can start filming. And I'm going back through the last episode of the bathroom design and reading all of your comments because you did have great ideas and I want to revisit them and try them all out. So you'll see that in the next video because we do need a solution for the tub that's not insane, like buying a new tub. I don't want to do that. I want like a creative, smart solution, hopefully using materials I already have. That's the goal. So I want to go back through all your ideas and do that. So you'll see that in the video for Sunday. I was definitely taken aback and shocked at the drastic issue with the drain that I did not clean. It's not bad. I did not pick up anything though. I just kind of like threw everything up. Was like, oh, I'm gonna deal with this when we get back. I can't even process like what is happening. If you didn't see the video, I'm talking about this tub and that drain that's kind of like out into the room too much. I'm gonna work on that today. And I wrote on the plane right here in my notes in caps at my like to-do list that I keep of like all the things that I need to tackle each day and stuff. I said, no procrastination, just do it. I realized that I do not have the luxury of procrastinating anything. I've never had the luxury of procrastinating. I procrastinate things that I've never done before. And I'm constantly doing things that I've never done before and trying new things. All of this shower situation and like, you know, just like this, I've never had to fix a problem like this, so it's new. And I tend to procrastinate and think about it for a long time. And I've realized now, especially being a mom, I have limited time to work and I can't waste those times because I want to be able to have a balance between work and spending time with Cade. And he deserves that. And I owe that to him and I owe that to myself. So I wrote big at the top. I was like, no procrastinating, no procrastination, just do it. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna stop talking because that's what we're gonna do. So I'm setting up my equipment, clean this up really quick, and I'm pretty confident I'm tackling the vanity. Get ready to go, put all my supplies together. Hello guys, welcome back to designing our cottage bathroom. In episode 1, we tackled a lot of the trim work and the doors, finishing the floors. In episode 2, we encountered a very large dilemma. I just had an insane realization. I am using this reticate stuff that I used in our bathroom at home. This stuff, if you guys remember that project, all the cabinets and everything, when I used this, I thought this product was the worst, most intense smell, the like repulsing smell that I'd ever smelled. And I'm sitting here and I'm using it and I was like, this actually doesn't smell bad at all. I was like, why did that other one smell so bad? Like, did I get a different kind or a different whatever? And I'm sitting here realizing that when I did that project while I was doing the bathroom, I found out I was pregnant. I must have had an aversion to the way that this stuff smells. It doesn't smell, I mean, it doesn't smell great, but it doesn't smell bad. That was probably a sign that I was pregnant and I didn't realize it. I just thought it stunk. I'm a personal apology to Retique. I was pregnant and that's why I thought it smelled bad. That is wild. I'm not repulsed by this at all. It smells like Play-Doh. It doesn't smell bad at all. That is wild to me. Okay, it's the next morning and I just put the second coat on the vanity and it looks really good. So I need to go get a few things. I need to install all of the fixtures and the drains and stuff for the sinks. So I need like a double sink P-trap for the drain. I think some water, for lack of a better term, hoses, because I don't know what they're actually called. Like water, you know, like connections, like water things. I need to look in here and see what the faucets kind of come with. Because I need longer versions of like this thing. I'm gonna lay out the faucet part. Oh yeah, I was like, did I get drains for these sinks? I did. That match everything, so that's good. This is gonna show like how all of the pieces kind of connect. Let me take this with me so I get the right size. Figure it out because I don't have, my sinks are further apart than this kit, so I need to extend it, so I need an extension. Okay, we got back. We're making some, I say we lightly. Romeo's making us some lunch. Turkey what? Turkey something.
Turkey.
Lettuce wraps? Lettuce cups? Yeah! So we came back to a Thrive box. And a big thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. We love getting Thrive Market delivered here to the cottage for healthy alternative to our love for snacks and our love like for pantry items and stuff. Thrive Market is an online membership grocery store. And if you have not heard of them, they have the highest standards in the industry. Their 100% non-GMO catalog of products has over like 1,000 different ingredients that the products that they carry can't have in them. So you know you can replace the junk food with quality products that don't have any of those bad ingredients. Purely Elizabeth Classic Cinnamon Oatmeal, Made Good Granola Minis. Look, I got to do this. Kettle chips. Pack of kettle chips.
Oh, you got good snacks. This isn't gonna last.
I got aged white cheddar, veggie chips, love these. 7 Sundays oat protein cereal. Hope that they would have this on Thrive, and they did because this is my favorite pancake mix. Grain-free puffs. Okay, I used to get these all the time. Saw them in my buy again section of the website. I'm addicted to these. I got some syrup too, more avocado spray because we use that to cook. Bars instead of the bites. Olive oil, trash bags, staples. I noticed that we were running low before we left, so yeah, we use the tall kitchen bags here in the kitchen. So I got those. And I wanted to try Olipop Vintage Cola. Thrive Market is such a great place to get healthy and sustainable grocery options, and they're delivered straight to your door. So you can skip those extra trips to the grocery store for your pantry staples and stuff. And Thrive Market seeks out those brands and products that follow ethical practices so that we feel good about shopping and we have peace of mind. I'm gonna leave my Thrive Market link in the description box for you guys if you haven't checked it out already, because if you join today, you'll get 30% off your first order and a free gift valued up to $60. So definitely check it out. I'm gonna put all of this in our kind of makeshift pantry. We definitely need to do the pantry. I've been thinking about when I'm gonna tackle the pantry because it would really be great to have like the storage space for like pantry goods and stuff. This is gonna be the pantry. So I'm gonna have like a countertop, and there's a plug in here that we can have like a microwave or the toaster oven in here. And I want to do like not cabinet doors, but maybe like curtains, like at the bottom, like really do it really cute. Like I'll put it in an inspiration picture. But this has been our makeshift pantry because I need to put like I didn't know how I wanted to do the shelving in here. I'm thinking 2 shelves can go in here because this could be for like hands, like baking sheets and other things. But this has literally become our pantry. So I'm gonna put all of this stuff away. I was attempting to do all of the plumbing decisions myself for the drain and stuff. And I was getting close, but I doubted myself. I was like, I don't know, I need something. I need a reducer from the pipe to the this and the that. And my sinks are further apart than the kits that they offer, so I need an extension. And you know, it's not close by, so I did not want to make another trip. So I asked this nice guy that was working there, and I was like, here's what I'm trying to accomplish. And so we kind of laid it out, and I was on the right track. I needed one additional part that I would have been missing, that I would not have been able to complete it. So he was super helpful and really nice. He made me feel like it was like, you got this, like you can do this, not like you shouldn't be doing this. He was just like a really nice guy. But the thing that threw me was he was like, well, you know that 1.5 is not this 1.5. What do you mean? What do you mean that 1.5 is not this 1.5? Like the 1.5 means nothing to these individual products. They just make up their own measurement. He goes, basically. I was like, oh my God, whatever. Okay, but we got it fixed. So hopefully it all goes smoothly.
Is on your right.
was no sign for the estate sale outside the house. I just didn't want to walk up to somebody's house. And then right as I was going, someone came out. So they're gonna put out a sign so that people know. I've been wanting a vanity mirror, but this one's so like squared off at the top, and it's the 3. I really like the 3, but it's too like, I wanted it more like designed or made on top. You guys, it's the next day. I've been staining and blending and blending and blending and blending, and I need to blend some more on like the flat parts. This is currently where I'm at with the vanity. And it looks so good. I was worried there for a second. I just ate a sandwich and I came back and it's look like really good. The flat parts are harder to blend, you know, and I'm trying to be really intentional about it, but I'm also being really particular about it. I just don't like, I don't even know if it's coming up on camera, but I don't like how streaky this is. And I've blended it once already, but I'm gonna blend it again. But would you like to know that everything that I bought yesterday at the hardware store is wrong? Every single thing except for like the primer and cement for the PVC stuff. Everything is wrong. I second guessed myself when I was in the store, thinking the sink drains weren't actually 1.25 inches, and I measured wrong. I second guessed myself because there was no 1.25 inches. There was just like one little pack at the hardware store, and I was like, these are all new things. Like, I feel like, is 1.5 inches more common? Like it, and I got back and I measured it again and it was 1.25 inches, and I was right the whole time, and I was like, oh, I messed up. So everything that I bought was wrong. And even the water supply, I thought it was 1/2 inch on each side because it was like, that was like a normal thing. No, 1 inch to 3/8. So I have to buy 4 more of those. I have to return that whole bag of stuff that I bought. But I can't go back there and just exchange it because they didn't have 1.25 inches. So I'm gonna head to Lowe's and pick up. But I'm gonna blend this one more time because I put a coat on before I ate some lunch, and you know, blend it out on just on the side here. Blend that out, and then we can head into town again. Ugh, it never fails. Why? Why?
I'm an expert at overthinking things that I shouldn't.
I like that. I like how the flat part looks right there.
I just blended this one again. This one looks better, right?
Yeah.
But this one looks better than the side. Like, I can blend it.
And all my friends are leaving, but I want to stay.
Maybe a little bit, but I feel like you don't need to do too much.
Can we just
Yeah.
stay here?
Not too shabby. Oh. Okay, so made it to Lowe's to try and figure out new PVC. And they too don't have a lot of 1.25 inch stuff, and I need that double bowl. I need this double bowl outlet waist connection in 1.25 inch. And so we're looking at everything, and I thought about a reducer, and I was like, is that bad? Like, is that like not a right way to do it? But then they literally sell, this one is like for a kitchen at 1.5 inches, or 1.25 inch reducer washer included. And when I looked in it, it just has these red things. Then I was like, well, maybe they sell the reducers. And I look up. Reducer washer set. And then basically everything that I bought works. Except for I'll need some new like water connections, but then that's better because I don't know. Okay, we asked for help just to be safe. Between multiple guys, we were all kind of like confused about how to make this work. He's like, you're Frankensteining it together, but you can make it work. So I've got so many pieces of PVC and plumbing pipes that I've got to be able to make something work. We've been getting
You.
yesterday Yesterday was the first time I've gotten this. Haven't been to Starbucks in probably years. Since they stopped making my toasted white chocolate mocha at holiday time, I haven't really gotten Starbucks at all. I wanted a matcha yesterday, and they have this lavender cream, cold foam oat milk matcha.
Yeah.
And I got it yesterday. It was so good. And so he got it without, I added a shot. And I know that people think that that's gross, but I like it. I know that it's like two different caffeines, but I like it. Okay, let me try.
She literally handed it to us like 30 seconds ago. Look, I'm almost done.
It's so good.
Oh,
Isn't it good?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hot right now, so.
It's not like, oh, why are they carrying a couch through the gas station?
They're,
They doing
oh,
a
the
TikTok?
picture? Probably.
Oh my God. There must have been like 20 kids carrying a couch through the gas station. So weird.
Good.
Well, you guys, happy Sunday. It is officially Sunday, and I have been on a mad dash to get as much as I possibly could done on the Vanity before I needed to upload the video for today. So I kept adding in as close as I could get. I get all the way to the final step. I'm like, okay, I got this last thing to put in. And then I realized that an entire piece was missing from the pieces that I was working on and staining. And it was over there in my stash of pieces that came from this Vanity. Because when the guys put in the sinks and the granite and stuff, you had to take out the inside. But I saved everything because you never know. This is a situation, like you never know when it's actually a piece that you're gonna need this whole piece. So that was like the divider between the two drawers. And so I'm in the process right now of like finalizing how the drawers are gonna function. The bottom is functional but modified, and the top I feel like it's just gonna be stationary. It's gonna be really challenging if it was even possible to make it work, because there's nothing to like support it. I can't attach anything anywhere to support it. It's kind of tricky. So I got to that piece and I was like, well, we got close to being finished, but you guys get the idea. So I'm not going to mess with that Vanity anymore today and let it dry. I kept being so careful, trying to put things in, trying to build the inside, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna end up messing this up because I'm not letting the sealer dry. Just like, we kind of leave it alone. So I've got to let it breathe. And then it's gonna be a couple of day process probably to do this piece, because I've got to do the critique it, then I've got to do the stain, and then I've got to seal it, so it's coming along. The Vanity did come out a little darker than the wood trim, and it's just like I didn't really have a lot of forgiveness with this stuff. Like, I would have loved a real stained wood piece, and if the wood was good, I would have stripped it down. But when you can't have the real wood, this is the second best alternative. And it really does look good. It's like, does it look as good as if it was just a stained piece? No, but it does look good. So we're going with it. Finally eating the rest of my lunch. I've been trying to eat on this for the last couple of hours, the salad that Romeo made me, because I was like filming and editing all day. So like Romeo and the baby went doing a little shopping and stuff, and when it went and drove around. Kate loves to be like out and about and going places and seeing things, and so we make it a point to bring him out as much as possible. But of course I'm, especially when I'm here at the cottage, I'm in like work mode like every day for long hours. So we got it done. This is all functional, you guys. I'm so proud. All of our trips to the hardware stores paid off. I finally got it to all work, which is so exciting. And now the green isn't making my floor look purple that I laid. And we're gonna be adding this wallpaper in here, and look how pretty it's gonna be with this, as this is gonna be the movement and the character, and this is gonna be like the striking piece of furniture that's sitting in front of it. And that is really the look that I wanted. So I'm seeing the design starting to come together. So I'm excited to do the wallpaper after we do the shower. I want to do the shower because it's messy and I don't want to mess up the wallpaper. So it's shower, paint, wallpaper, decorate. Because a lot of the like heavy detail work is getting finished now. The shower is really the last piece. And then this is gonna make a huge impact when we add this in for sure. Also, when I went to the hardware store, I picked up some paint samples just to kind of play around with because I need to pick a color that complements this for the trim and the ceiling. Yeah, the trim and the ceiling and the crown molding, the baseboards, the trim around the doors, all of that. And I want it to be that kind of like khaki brown color, that khaki, the flowers that are in this. To kind of bring that lightness back into it because this is going to add a lot of dark on the wall, which is exciting, but also like I need some balance. So I want to look at all of the paint samples like throughout like the different times of day and pick that because I want to paint as soon as we're done with the shower. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get up that tall. All the way up there with tile. I have my dad's 12-foot ladder, but a ladder is gonna be just like hard to put in here. You know what I mean? We shall see. Let's fingers crossed. When we went to those estate sales, I didn't find anything for me. I'm kind of picky. I'm looking for lights. That's it. Lights and furniture pieces, maybe like cute little things to put in the bathroom. Didn't find any of that stuff. I did get some frames for my mom. He gets so excited when he sees his mama. Hi! I'll be right back. It's not raining anymore. It's super like bright now. There were other ones at this estate sale that my mom saw that she circled in the picture. I'll put it on the screen. They didn't have those anymore. And the ones that they did have, I think were still pretty. They just weren't quite as ornate. But what they did have all in common is they had these really beautiful, like deep jewel toned velvet mats. They need to be cleaned up, obviously. But I'm like, I think that that's so romantic and really pretty. I think that she can like make a collection of art that fits these and that looks really nice. Like those are orange. This one's like a green. This one's black. You know, the frames are more simplified, but it's really pretty. This one's like a deep olive green. I was like, Mom, I think that they're like worth it. And they're pretty. Sometimes you need that balance. Not everything needs to be like super ornate, but it's complementing. And these still have like great details, like in the corners and stuff. I thought she would really like them. So I was like, I think they're a yes. So that's all we got. Oh, Romeo got a bracelet actually. That looks like the ones that he's been like kind of looking for flea markets and stuff. So we got that. That was really fun. So I'm gonna attempt to finish this lunch and do some editing. More editing. I've edited like all day, but I'd like to get this vlog kind of edited so you guys can see it soon and start working on the next vlog and also the next project. So if I can do a little bit, that would be like really great. They're pretty. Sometimes you need that balance. Not everything needs to be like super ornate, but complementing. And these still have like great details. Like okay, I've been editing for the last couple of hours, just trying to like stay ahead. It's about 9:38 now and baby went to sleep, so I wanted to just like lock in and do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna get up early in the morning and start on the shower and get cracking on that because I feel like it's gonna take me a little bit. It's quite a big thing to waterproof and tile. 2 different tiles, maybe more. I don't know, a lot. And I also need to do some more research on like the tub fillers and stuff, like a lot, but slowly but surely this bathroom is going to come together. So I'm really excited. And again, a big thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to leave that link in the description box for you guys, because if you join today, you'll get 30% off your first order and a free gift valued up to $60. So if you've been wanting to check it out, which I highly recommend that you do, you should click the link to do that with, so you save a little bit. So I'm going to wrap this up and go ahead and take a bath, wash my face, you know, do all of my like nighttime stuff, and I will see you guys really soon for another vlog. Bye guys.